Great across the board this year, we have huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas. At shooting guard, Trey Burke. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hauled in by Brown.
MP for 3.
Here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Doncic.
Who's watching him?
MP outside, 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. So for the Hawks, Reddish is checked in for Hunter. Herter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Over MP. No good, a bit long that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Powell. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
.43 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Hey, swing it! Yo, watch him.
Here's Williams. Outside Herter.
Yo, watch him. Kick it out. Williams.
Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Trying to get back on track. And he lays it in.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Brunson passes to MP. And he's going for the lob.
Left side.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Herder. Misses from close range. And after just 1/4 of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 18. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about
his getting in that weight room and living in there.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and the reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. And so the Mavericks take the win. They played the villains tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of...
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were...
Hey, Frank. This is above my...
Okay, listen, so the reason I
have one issue that I need to address, like the numbers on.
This airs tonight.
Okay, so what if we try to speed all of this up? What does that look like?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this.
I like it. Great choice. I like it. Great. I like it.
All aboard the 2K Cruise. On Current Gen, we're hopping aboard the Concha Del Mar for new scenery, competition, and challenges.
Oh, Canada.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title,
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Trey Burke is out there with Doncic. And it's hard to... And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Mavericks, Brownie's checked in for Maxi Kleba. MP comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Doncic dishes to MP. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And here's Trent. His last outing, he had 24 points. Puts it up from 12. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. MP outside. To the paint. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. Did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And here's MP for 3. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Trent. MP grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. From deep three-point range with the tip.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second-chance buckets.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
MP looking around. For 3. Good on the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis.
Find ways to win games, at the end it's more.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given. So it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Cauley Stein is out there with Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks leading by 9. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6.
MP understands that he needs to have a 3-ball, especially with the way the game is played now.
And the Raptors call time here. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Ken Burge is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been...
Hey, right there! Siakam is out there with Kem Birch, and it's Dragic in at the point. So that's the 5 in the... game for Toronto.
Hey, I got it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he makes that one. He's got 8.
That's all you, MP.
Raptors trail by 21. Now Dragic, he's got 12. The pass to Birch. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Pulls up for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Kick it out, baby.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Porzingis has got 6.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby with it. Hardaway picks him up. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And so it's Dallas with it. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here's MP for 3. Hands it from downtown. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for OG Anunoby. MP outside.
There you go. Come get this.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. The layup off target.
Get outside.
Here's Barnes. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Hey, watch left. Watch left.
1:09 left to play here in the third.
Yo, watch him. Over.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent.
Showing all the ways he could impact the game. MP with smothering defense that time.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
The 3 ball. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Brunson kicks to MP. For the 3. Fires the 3. Another miss by MP. Barnes outside. Achua, the pass to Trent. Knocked away. And stolen by MP.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
That's a great look. Great look.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Dallas also making some changes. MP comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. On the court for the Mavericks, they got Cauley Stein. Brown out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Three-pointer. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Ball. Hey, ball.
Anunoby against Marjanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from the defense?
Well, they played true to the scouting report, so I've got to thank the scouts and the
In. On Deck A, you can customize your My Court or face top competition in the Pro-Am. On Deck 4, you'll find the My Team Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's
And the Rockets all game faces on as they get off the bus. And let's go.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Here are the starters for Houston. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. And we talk about... Chris, you were counted on in your first season.
Yeah, and it was fun, B.A. I mean, my rookie year in Golden State, I averaged over 30 minutes a game. Baptism by fire. But it definitely helped my game grow.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
A deep three from MP. And Wall pulls it down. For Houston, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Wall's got 5 now.
Steady as she goes, even under pressure, Wall maintains his composure.
Here's Brunson, up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
MP outside. Nails it from 3. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
Here's Wall. And it's Wall again missing. The Mavericks leading. MP outside. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Down screen.
Wall against Brunson. Looking to end the run. Wall, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
A different look for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Brown. Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Brunson.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Go get him.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP outside. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 12. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he's...
when my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Dwight Powell out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Burt's checked in for Doncic. Tice is checked in for the Rockets. From deep, MP. And the Mavericks, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the middle. And the basket by Tice. Tice has got 6.
You know, and this is where you get Tice the Rock. You let him go to work close to the rim.
MP outside, fires the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Left side, Augustine. And the basket is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. MP up top. He's guarded by Nwaba. And the shot goes down. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Always great to see MP step up on offense. He's not afraid to carry that load for his team.
Here's Şengün. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Augustine. Clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They looked very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Ooh, he's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Now Augustine.
Hey, yo,
inside,
right here.
Here's Tice, and finished off by Tice.
No, quicker off the floor than people think. I mean, Tice is a good finisher, right at the rim.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are...
And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for... A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And MP subbed in for Burke. Pass to House. Augustine with it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. A shot to stop the run. Pulls up. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
So the Houston 5 right now. Green out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Daniel House. Then it's Daniel Tice. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP shot is off. Houston has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Porzingis has got 7 points.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
MP against Green. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And the shot's good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
Get outside.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Dwight Powell. The seasoning. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's MP, then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Brown in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. MP with it, checked by Gordon. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
And the Rockets with possession here. And here's Wall.
Ball. Hey, ball.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Tice.
You know, good timing on the alley-oop. I mean, you throw it Tice's way, and he takes care of the rest.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. MP against Wall. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 26.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. No, you get an inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Here's MP. Takes it inside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP against Wall. A big finish by Wall.
With the burst of speed and effortless finish, when Wall takes initiative, great things happen.
MP against Wall. And here's MP from outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. MP outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Get it going.
Here's Wall. He takes it in. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Augustine. Gets an open look and hits it.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Goes up on the wing. MP shot is off. And it's Houston's ball to the inside. Pass to Augustine. Here's Şengün. Here's Garuba. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. The key for Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right. You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just your read on the situation.
Shake it like some ice. Got me cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway.
And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on board staff members that
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Now it's in.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Murray and Walker are the guards.
Here we go.
Young out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Eubanks in at the front. And the Kinks. Where does the level of play peak, do you think, in the regular season?
You know what, Kevin, on any given night, you can see an incredible game. At the start of the year, guys are anxious. They're ready to play, and so you might see something spectacular. There can be that feeling out process early on where teams are trying to determine how they're going to be most successful. The one thing we know, Kevin, you do not want to peak too soon.
Collins passes to Vassell. Murray outside. Pass to Bates-Diop. Clock at 6. Powell with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part.
He gets it in there. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
MP against Murray. The three from MP. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Spurs trail by 15. Passes to Collins. Here's Bates-Diop. Pass to Forbes. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's been all. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Dwight Powell is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's MP in at the point.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Mavericks leading by 17. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. MP against Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The three from MP. Good on the three-point shot.
Timeout.
MP's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but... And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with... The Mavericks making a change here. MP's checked in. The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now Murray. He has 7 on the court right now for the Spurs. Murray and Walker are the guards. Johnson is out there with Young. And it's Eubanks in at center. Back to MP. Takes the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Murray against Kleba. The second chance effort. That's tipped. They shoot again. Kleba with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
MP against Walker. Doncic passes to Porzingis. The 3 from MP. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Deep 2 from Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's MP for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major... your options at the offensive end.
Doncic kicks to MP. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Johnson dishes to Walker. That one doesn't drop, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. MP outside to the right side. Burke kicks to MP. Launches a 3. Another miss by MP. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary. And how about the last 5? Made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Murray, the pass to Eubanks. 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 23.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Johnson down low. He's against Porzingis. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's MP. And it's Dallas with another.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Can't forget about the board.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Willie Cauley-Stein round out there with MP. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The 3 from MP. Collins grabs the miss. And San Antonio has possession. And the foul called on MP. That is... And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the free throw, no good.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 28.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And here's Forbes from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
MP outside. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's San Antonio now. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Brown. McDermott, no one around him. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
MP outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Murray outside. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Misses. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling
It's a great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team. I am putting out infernos, burning embers.
Give me some more.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to Hey, Allie.
BA Tech.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Trey Burke is out there and a new rookie. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, BA, I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
A nice shot by MP.
MP pushes out all the distraction, focus, concentrate, and he gives his shot that kind of attention.
Jokic passes to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
MP outside. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, that's the right decision. MP comes off the pick and roll and finds the right man.
Pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jokic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Porter. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Jokic. And here is Green. Morris outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Now MP. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, you can't argue with the result there. MP keeping it in the two-man game and calls his own number.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. MP getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. He's found his ring. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP.
The hustle work, every day.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, BA. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Moses Brown is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's MP in at point guard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Gordon, he's checked in for Campazzo. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Finney Smith. Pass to Gordon. Here's Green. Gordon down low, guarded by Doncic. Gordon can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go.
He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that, and I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
From deep, MP. Offensive board. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Inside, here's Green, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here, they rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Morris passes to Green. Mavericks with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Rivers. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Gordon, the pass to Morris. Back to Gordon. Morris outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins. Green's checked in for the Nuggets. And Dallas with a change here, too. MP's checked in for Burke. Barton against MP from the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
MP doing everything right now to make an impact on the offensive end.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Michael Porter out there with Green. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Count that bucket. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
MP against Barton. MP outside. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. Puts it up from the high post. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP against Barton. And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Who's got Nico?
To the inside. Barton. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Pass to MP. Lets a 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
Nice bucket.
MP's got 21.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jalen Brunson.
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information. Steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Brown. Green against MP. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's long. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Now here's Morris. Shoots. And it's MP with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Morris. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Again, MP missing. And for Denver, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. From deep, Morris can't hit. Now here's MP. He's got 24. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. And so it's Dallas. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
So, it looked like you were hunting for threes at the expense of keeping them.
I'm not sure I see things the same way.
Well, how do you mean, MP?
Well,
how you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hannah... I feel like I'm getting adjusted pretty well, to be honest with you.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more.
New features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean.
Yes, sir. I got to play with Kyrie.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel, and we've got time.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing, he's joined by Barnes. Well, it's certainly action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself, and that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Hield can't hit. And so, MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game.
And thinking back to MP coming off the bench, he tried to squash any rumor there might be about tension with the coaching staff.
Well, Greg, you had to appreciate someone as young as MP going about this the right way. He said, I think, exactly what the team wanted to hear. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Here's Holmes. MP grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. Good on the shot.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden they're in the lead.
They took their bumps and lumps earlier, guys, and dusted themselves off and are back at it, fighting hard.
Here's Hield, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Dwight Powell's checked in for Doncic.
Go over.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Hield finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. MP outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, that last 3 got MP's attention. He does not hesitate to fire one right back at him.
Pass to Hield. Goes up the baseline. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Well, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
MP out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but
well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
Pick coming.
From 11 feet away, Hield with the bucket.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Watch MP.
MP deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
To the inside, Len, and the shot goes down. Len's got his first points of the game.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
MP outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. MP really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Brown. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Trey Burke subbed in. Oh, what a play!
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
A nice shot by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bagley finds Fox. Releases.
Grab that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
MP against Halliburton. MP outside. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 10. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
MP against Halliburton. They get a hand on it. Halliburton with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox against Hardaway. Left side Fox. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by MP. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. From deep, another three for Dallas.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And a wide open look for MP. And a miss there on the triple. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fox. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there.
MP has been leading the charge for Dallas. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Halliburton on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
No problems knocking that one down. MP's got 27 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And stolen by MP. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Mitchell passes to Hield, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hield's got his second basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
MP outside. Doncic fires from way outside. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and...
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach could give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be...
You're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout.
The majestic state flag of Texas welcomes you to Dallas. A picture-perfect night in the heart of the Lone Star. And before...
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it... Smitty, one thing we've noticed, in an era of small ball, some teams are going big again.
They are, B.A. It's all about matchups and creating mismatches. You like to have the personnel for every situation.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Adebayo's got 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
MP outside. They need this. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Miami also making a switch. Morris is checked in.
Hey, right here.
MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. The 15-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Dallas, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
What concentration from MP at the arc. Just drilling his shot.
Yo, watch Depot.
Pass to Strus. Launches it. They get it back. Outside Robinson. They double him with MP. Morris with it. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer.
Box up, fellas. Help him. Mismatch.
Here's Dedmon. And at last, they get one to fall.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Yo, set it up. New play.
MP outside. 4-3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Strus. To the paint. Dedmon, good. Dedmon's got his second basket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to MP. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 9 points.
And hey, MP can hit the shot, especially when the defense is giving him space to get it off.
From the high post. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the shot clock.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 8. And the second quarter is on its way.
I'm so fortunate to be able to.
Boy, I tell you, Grant, Butler, so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
We've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. Then it's Moses Brown. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Big coming, big coming.
Here's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Brown. Hardaway comes in for Finney Smith. And Burke is subbed in for Brunson. A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Outside Butler. Lowry outside. The rebound by MP. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Burke. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Adebayo. Misses from short range.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to MP. The three is up. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Here's Burke. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the... And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to... Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. MP comes in for Burke.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Tucker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Butler double team for the lead. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Powell finds Hardaway. Down low. And finished off by Kleber.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. Out to Oladipo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Oladipo's got 11 points.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
MP outside. Here's Hardaway to the inside. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Powell. 5 on the clock.
Watch MP at the arc.
A deep 3 from MP. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got 27 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Adebayo. Doncic against Lowry. Oladipo with the ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Dallas calls time here.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in for Oladipo. Rejected by Brown. Strus. And the Heat, another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
On the wing, NP. Robinson defending.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Strus. And they recover it. Lowry, no good.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to Lowry.
Get outside, get outside.
Shoots over Brown. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
So both teams making some changes here. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Now, you face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who...
Watch the games.
That's it?
Yeah.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price.
Watch out! Then I make him wanna bug, cause I run to the club, the gauge when I spin it, bring it back and wanna all this vibe that I get him and I flood in the streets. Me and my baby get him with the buzz that I'm singing. Ain't nobody really doing what he does. I be calling on the black till they filling up a tub, till they sweat and they dancing and they pulling out the plugs on the dance floor to the last breath, to the rug, to the walls. Watch your step. Stop and prep. Stop on the asphalt, hands in the air, get ready for the onslaught. Bounce and shake. Everybody get the floor up. Salute. Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up, next level everything. Till we pull your card up, mommy, let me see you give it.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping hit.
Hey,